All right, folks, welcome to day two, week two of Grand Arena. This is End All Be All. And today we've got a really good match. We are facing Fatalorian from the Guild Death Star Port Designers. Really, really good opponent. Probably one of the best I've faced in a while. Lifetime banners are 347k, which is exactly or very close to the banners that I have, 349k. So, really good lifetime banners. It's got Ultimate Kylo Ren and a really good roster, pretty well modded as well. Um, about the same GP as me overall, and about the same number of relic characters as well. Relic levels are exactly the same. Got a lot of good characters relic up and pretty well modded. So this is going to be a really tough match because if I look at the offensive and defensive record for Fatalorian as well, they have about Fatalorian has, let's see, 874. So offensive record is better than mine. Defense, they've got about 333 defense. I've got about 425, so about 100 less than me, but really good offensive record. So it's going to be a pretty good match. So let's dive right in and see what kind of a defense they've set. So they've gone ahead and cleared my board except for one team, which they've saved for the end. Uh, Fatalorian actually reached out to me and said that they we chatted a bit. They were looking forward to the video explaining what how I go about my stuff, and they Fatalorian actually very graciously offered to record the battles as well. We uh, we chatted a bit on Discord as well. We thought we could do a collaboration, coordination kind of a thing where we if we are both attacking at the same time, then he'll clear one team, I'll clear the other, and so on. But I got busy today after today evening, so I wasn't really able to get online to get the battles done. And right now is the first chance I had to open up the game, and it's I think 2:30 or 3 a.m. For Fatalorian right now, so it wasn't practical for us to coordinate our battles. But Fatalorian has gone ahead and done the battles. And this is let me briefly talk about my defenses and how they did. Um, so I did not set my Ray on defense because I knew that Fatalorian had an ultimate Kylo that they will use against my Ray, or they had a good Raider as well, Relic 5 I think. So they would have the Raider counter available as well to take out, and I didn't want to risk that. So I didn't want a cheap counter to take out my Ray. So I decided to keep Ray on offense because I didn't know whether Fatalorian might decide to keep SLKR on defense as well. And I don't know if I had enough to take out the SLKR, so I decided to keep Ray on offense. What I did keep was my Watt on defense with General Grievous. And given the fact that it was one shot, I have a feeling that he might have taken his SLKR against that. I didn't see SLKR at least in the front wall, so my guess is that SLKR is probably going to be used in offense against the GG. And then a couple of battles against the Rebel squad. I kept in C3PO with the Stormtrooper Han as well, so good to see that that team took a couple of battles. Um, at the back, I'd kept relatively weaker squads. I'd split up my Night Sisters this time. I kept Talzin and Daka in this scoundrel team. That was one shot, no problems over there. And they haven't yet attacked my B resistance squad with the Vets. Probably waiting to see how I do. And then at over here, I did keep my gas and my DR both, given that I was keeping Ray on offense. I needed to go really heavy on defense in the other side. So apart from the fact that I kept Grievous and CLS down south, I also kept gas and DR up north. So the Newt with the Night Sister, Asajj, and Spirit and all was one shot, as well as the gas team. So they must have taken something good against those. But the DR team did give them some problem. Three battles against that. And that's because they set their own DR on defense. So I'm not sure what they took over here because they kept their Padme on defense as well. So I think that's why they struggled a little bit against my DR team. So I have a little bit of room. One shot the Malevolence on defense as well. So I have a little bit of a room. They've scored 16, 14 banners, which means if they uh, score about 60 banners over here and clear the zone, they're going to get about 180 plus 60, 240 points more, which is about 1854. So 1854 is what we're looking at as the max, as a soft max. Um, so I need to be able to, you know, be at least at around the 1860 mark to be comfortably winning this match. As long as I one shot everything, I think I should be good. I may have room for maybe one or two dropped battles, but not too many. And I don't have much offense left as well, apart from my Ray. So I need to be careful about what I take against Fatalorian. Now at the top, kept a Newt with the Geos, which is interesting. Luckily, the spy is not relict. They've kept a mixed team up top with Phasma and a few others. We'll come to that later. But they also have kept um, a Watt with the Grievous and a Relic 7 Grievous, so he's going to be hitting hard. But as usual, I'm going to go down south first. They've kept both their Padme as well as Darth Revan. So let's go ahead against the Darth Revan team first. There's no Basti over here, but the Darth Revan team is modded just the way I like to take my Padme against it, which is both Malak and Darth Revan are really fast. Malak is 312, Darth Revan is 330 something. So they're going to go first, do their stuff, and then Padme is going to go, and then the rest of my team is going to go. I don't have C3PO since I kept him on defense, so that might be a little problematic, but I do have Shark T. And I do have my Kylo Ren to clean up in case things go south. So I'm going to take this team in and see if they're able to get the job done. Okay, so that was expected. Let's do this. Let's keep attacking this guy. Okay, so Shakti has dispelled that and dispelled that as well. Okay, what do we want to do now? I want to stun at least HK so that he and take him out. Excellent. So that was good. Now I want to call Annie to assist on Sith Marauder. I want to do an AoE right now and get some protection up to this guy, and at the same time hopefully take out Sith Trooper as well as Marauder and Revan as well. Okay, so we lost Kenobi, which is unfortunate. Let's dispel debuffs, hide Annie. Annie's going to be the most important person over here. Let's get some protection up on everyone. Hopefully land buff immunity, healing immunity. Excellent. Let's land a stun. Annie is right now feared, so we have to wait for him to come back around. All right, let's keep going. Let's call Annie again. No healing immunity yet, but we do have time. Let's do a basic healing immunity. Let's hide Annie again. Let's stun. Malak usually takes a while to get down. Some more protection up. Ooh, lost Ahsoka as well, which is not good. Let's top up Padme a little bit. Okay, let's hide Annie again. Let's keep going. Come on, Anakin. Basic. Let's heal up some more. Okay, right in time. Nah, I don't know if this is going to go anywhere. Annie keeps getting feared. I'm going to top up Padme. Okay, basic. Let's keep Annie hidden over there. Heal up. Yeah, 3PO would have made this much easier with the confuse, but I don't know if we are going to be able to get this guy down. Stun, Come on, Annie. I need you to go. Yeah, this is not going to go anywhere. That's fine. I think we do have our. Yeah, this is gone. Okay, let's just do a big hit, and we'll clean it up with our crew. We have budgeted our crew for the cleanup over here. Um, all right, let's take in our crew, clean that up. And I think I can go undersized. Who can I take out? I need Kylo Ren for the healing immunity. I probably don't need first order stormtrooper. First order executioner I need for the damage. Hux is useful to have in there for the mass assist. Okay, I think I can go undersized on this one. Okay, I'm going to pass this over to crew so that he can stun him and we can start working on him. Healing immunity, big hit. Basic. Let's land a stun. Excellent. Stun again. Let's pass this over to this guy. Basic, healing immunity. Keep doing basic. Keep the stun on. Keep the taunt on crew. Basic. Healing immunity is the main thing. Pass it back to crew. Stun him. Excellent. Big hit from Fox. I think I can just give turn meter to everyone. Oh, I should have used basic for healing immunity. Why don't I do that? Anyway, healing immunity is applied here now. Now let's give some turn meter to everyone. Basic. Stun. Let's pass it back to crew so that he can stun. Big hit. Tenacity down, and then healing immunity. Excellent. All right, let's keep going with him. Basic again, healing immunity. Pass it back to crew. Stun. Yeah, this is a much cleaner squad to clean up Malik with. All right, so we've got there we go. Healing immunity, big hit. I think one more turn and then we should be good with Malik. Basic. There we go. Hux landed a killing blow. Okay, managed to get an undersized win as well as 41 banners is not bad because yeah, I think 41 is fine. We have some room to play around with. We are aiming for 1860. Now against the Padme squad, there's no C-3PO, which is good. There's a G11 Galactic Republic Qui-Gon Jinn, who I'm not sure, it's probably not going to be that useful, 16k health. But the rest of the guys are problematic. So what we're going to do is, and this is Anakin, right? It's not Gas. Okay. So we're going to take our Vader in there with the EP. And I'm going to take in Bastilla, Probe Droid to prevent any buffs, and Thrawn for the fracture, either on Kenobi or on Padme. I would have ideally liked to use Isolate, but I think I might have to save my Treya for the Geos. So let's do this. My Vader should outspeed all of them. So let's do that. Under Palpatine, I always like to go this Force Crush first because he gets a free turn. So I'm going to do that. And then let's do this and start applying ability blocks on everyone. Unfortunately, no ability block on Padme, but I think we should be able to kill Qui-Gon Jinn and get this turn meter train started. All right, I think I'm going to pass this over to EP so that he can stun everyone. and then we can dispel, and then we can fracture Padme so that she doesn't do any healing shenanigans. Excellent. Now we are in a good spot. Let's keep going. We're still a couple of turns away from Merciless. Let's keep going. Yeah, still one turn away. But let's pass this back to Vader and get our Merciless train started. So again, under EP lead, he's going to get a free turn using the Force Crush. So I'll always use Force Crush first before Merciless. Then I'll do the Merciless, and let's take care of Padme right over there. I don't think we needed to wait anymore. And another Force Crush. Let's land some stuns. And this should finish it off. I don't think I'm going to wait to recover any banners. 59. Good enough. Managed to save my Treya over there as well. And over here, we do have a good first order squad and an EP squad with Vader, which is going to be really interesting. But at least there's no SLKR on defense. I think he must have used, given that almost all of his good first orders on defense, must have used SLKR for a solo or something with B grade first order. Yeah. Okay. So let's make a plan, and then we'll come back and see what we want to do. All right. So we know that we are taking the Treya against the Geos. I think that would be the best counter against that. And I'm going to go in with a couple of other guys, Darth Sidious and Savage. Yeah, I don't feel like going in undersized over here with Newt in there. I don't know what he might do. His extortion is not going to spread, but it is going to give speed to these guys. These guys seem to be targeting. Excellent. They've targeted Nihilus and taken him out. But let's see if he can't cycle to his ability fast. And even Sidious seems to be on his way out. Let's, I think Scion and Treya should be able to get the job done over here. Let's just hang on to it. Okay, I think this one should get the job done. Even if they equalize, I think, yep, that should be it. Okay, let's get rid of that. We are very close to, what do you say? Scion's held by hatred. I think it should come now. And he's almost gone, but let's do held by hatred first. Then let's get rid of this. And let's just focus down on Newt. Okay, not very pretty, but we are just looking for one shots right now. Nihilus bore the brunt of the initial attack, so that was unfortunate, but I think it's a clean enough one shot. Let's do this. I love that animation. I think it's one of the best things in the game. I love that scene from Clone Wars where Sidious goes after both Savage as well as Maul. It's a pretty cool scene. One of the best scenes in Clone Wars, no doubt. That's where he does the whole lightsaber flourish thing. 54 banners, but it's a first attempt victory, which is the most important thing here. Now let's go for the other big squad, which is going to be the Grievous squad over here. That's going to be tough, but luckily the Watt is only G11 with about 25k protection health and 55k protection. So we'll take a regular JKR squad against that. The good thing is there's no Magna Guard over here, so the taunting tech is going to go directly on B2, which means that we don't need to waste a mark on B2. We can directly focus him down once we finish Watt, and then the second mark we can use directly on Grievous. So let's go ahead and take that in and see how we do. He's going to give the taunting tech first. So let's go ahead and give this to Yoda. And then let's spread this around. And then we can mark this guy. So that main thing is we have to prevent the weapons tech from going out. Excellent. Now, Savior is about to get triggered probably. Let me actually just stun this guy and keep working on him. There we go. Savior has been triggered. Let's pass this back to him. And let's keep working on him. He's tanky, so it's going to take a while. Ooh, Jolie. I don't want him to go down. If Jolie goes down, then we are doomed. So we are going to heal him up a little bit and keep working on him. And I think we have no choice but to mark him down. Let's reduce some turn meter on this guy. Okay, Jolie's let's target this guy. Jolie is not healing, which is not good. Let's pass this back to Jolie so that he can revive Basti. Just in time. Let's give this to Jolie. Looks like he's going to be around here for a while. And keep trying to working down on him. Let me just apply an ability block. And pass this again to Jolie so that he gets his healing out. Okay, I think now his revive should be available. Let's do that. Let's continue marking him down again. Let's spread this around. Not ideal, but let's give some buffs to him. Heal everyone. Big hit, almost down. Let's pass this back to Yoda. Almost. Ooh, look at that hit. Well, let's just call this guy and try to remove some more turn meter. We might just have to clean this up, I think. Yeah, this is going to be a cleanup. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what we can take to clean this up. I think we could afford a couple of double shots. What do we want to take as a cleanup? I think what I want to do is I want to maybe the Geos. No, I don't think the Geos can do anything much to clean that up. Oh man, this is going to be tough. We are running very, very low on teams. I think I want to use my resistance squad to at least take out the first order squad, the Hux lead. Or maybe I should use resistance against... Nah, okay. Let me just use the resistance squad against the first order. Because I think I need these guys to be able to control them. I'm going to pass this over to Poe. And apply... Let's see if we can't get rid of... let's pass this back to Finn. And I want to get rid of Hux so that there's no more dominance on the field. And now this team should be easy enough to control with no Hux. Let's get rid of first order executioner. Let's just do a basic and finish him off. Let's apply some burning. And let's get rid of first order officer. Okay. Let's do this. And let's remove the retribution over here and keep him under control. And maybe just finish him off. Let's hide everyone again. Let's just do a basic for now. Okay. And now we just need to apply the healing immunity, and this should do it. Okay, so that team is clear. What do we want to use against? Let me see if the bounty hunters can do anything against the Grievous squad, because I think I'll have to whittle it down bit by bit. Yeah, I think I might just have to do that. Maybe take my bounty hunters with Django in there, and maybe I can get rid of B2 and maybe Droidica, and it'll have to be a Bosk lead. Okay, let me try this. See if these guys are able to get the job done. Okay, let's taunt. I'm going to apply a big hit to B2, and okay, so that guy survived. Let me do an ability block on Droidica. That didn't stay. Let's do some thermals, some more thermals. Okay, this guy's gone once. Let's reduce some max health on this guy. I want to at least get B2 down. Oh, this guy's hitting too hard. Come on, Django, you need to get something done. Oh, these guys take too many turns, and they've healed up right back. Man. All right, that was a failure. What else do I want to take against that? What else do I have remaining behind? This is I'm running extremely thin on teams. I do have my Ray, but I was hoping to save that for this one over here. I'm going to try another shot at this one. I'm going to go in with the Scoundrels. Maybe I should have taken out the B2 first, B1 first, rather than focusing on the B2. What Scoundrels do I have? Man, I'm running really low on teams. This one is going to be a tricky team. I wanted to save my Ray for that, but I may have no option but to use Ray against this team. Let's use our Geos against this top squad. I do want to be able to clear this one at least. Let's get rid of Phasma. Actually, Han is going to counter a lot, so let's see if we can't just get rid of him first. Yeah, let's get rid of Han first. Oh, he's gaining plenty of health because of Barris. Tricky team. So I probably might need to get rid of Barris first with a big hit. Let's heal up. Let's do a blind on this guy. He's going to counter, so I think I'm just going to try to get rid of Barris first. Okay, Barris is gone. Let's see if we can't land a big hit on Nest. Excellent, Nest is gone. Now it's just a question of cleaning up these guys. Okay, so this team was relatively tough, but I think Geos managed to do a decent job against them. Alright, now what do I want to use against these teams? I'm going to do some quick math and then come back. Alright, let's try a Hail Mary team against this one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw the rest of my Jedi against with a Luke lead against these guys. It's going to be yeah, I don't think it's going to work. For a Grievous cleanup, I should have kept my Night Sisters on offense. That's always the best option. But maybe I'll use my Jedi with who else do I have? Man, I don't have many good options. Let me take the Wampine. Okay, let's take these guys in and see if Luke Lead is able to get anything done. Oh, there goes one. Okay, let's do a Master Assist over here. And let's stun everyone. Reduce the turn meter. Days. Let's heal up. What does this do? Gives another Jedi will. Okay. I think I'm just going to try to focus down on at least B2. B1, sorry. Okay, B1 is gone. That's fine. Can Wampa? Yes. Excellent. So Wampa is taking care of B2 as well as Droidica. Now Grievous alone should be pretty easy to clean up. Yeah, I don't think my Wampa is going to survive against lone Grievous, but yeah, Grievous by himself should be pretty easy to clean up. So that was a really close call because that was a really B Jedi squad. Even my Luke Skywalker was my Luke was just G8 or G7 actually at the time of lock, and I had B1's B Jedi, but because of the fact that his leadership is so strong and because of that unevadable stun, I was able to control the team enough to A, reduce their speed down, and B, get everyone down bit by bit. So I think it was important to have Wampa in there. Now what I need to do is just get Grievous down with whatever I can. Let's see, what do I want to use for Grievous? I think I like to usually go in with a let's see what rebels I have. I usually like to go in with a turn meter reduction squad, so I'm gonna go in with Jin lead. Biston has got to be there. Who else? There's a couple of bounty hunters which do that as well. There's this guy. Who else can reduce turn meter? Unfortunately, I've used up my Savage, which is really unfortunate. But who else can reduce turn meter in my current team? Do I have IPD? No, I don't have IPD as well. Damn, I used up all my good guys. Maybe I just need to go with someone who can throw thermals. I do have my Ewoks as well, so they can be used as backup. Who do I have who can apply thermals? This guy's not going to be able to stun Dooku. Maybe Leia? Expose. Yeah, there is some. She's going to be able to land exposes as well. What does Leia's leadership give? Nah. This leadership is much better. What else do I want to do? Who else do I want to take in? Maybe Tarkin for some additional turn meter reduction. There's no damage on this team. Okay, we'll try this first and then we'll go in with Ewoks after this. Let's do a basic. Reduce some more turn meter. Let's do this. Frenzy. We don't need to remove turn meter, so just let's put a thermal. We don't need to remove any more turn meter. Let's do this. Ooh, that was a big hit. Okay, let's remove some more turn meter now. Excellent. We don't need to remove turn meter, so let's just do a basic. Now we can remove some turn meter with Tarkin. Excellent. Keep using basic. No need to remove turn meter yet. Yes, now we need to remove some more turn meter. It's about half filled. Jin, do your magic. Excellent. Okay, let's keep going. Man, he's so close. All right, he's almost full. So this is a great turn meter reduction ability. Let's do that. Remove some more turn meter. Just do a basic. Excellent. Perfect 30 banners. So yeah, so Grievous cleanup is always going to be tough, but the name of the game is turn meter reduction. You have to treat a solo Grievous like you would treat a Rancor, and take in all these characters who are really excellent at turn meter reduction and just deny him a turn, because once he goes, it's really difficult for your teams to survive, especially because none of the stuns and debuffs and all stick to him. So happy with that cleanup. Let's go ahead and take care of our malevolence with our Kenobi. We should be able to do a decent job with this. Let's see, Galactic Republic, and then we'll see how much space we have in the last battle. Let's just take these guys. Actually, instead of him, I think I want to take in this guy, because there may be a Han's Millennium Falcon at the other end. All right, let's do this. Don't think we need the full fleet battle. Okay, I like to focus down on Hyena Bomber, so let's do this. Probably should have applied basic, but that's fine. Let's put some buff immunity on Sunfac. Excellent. And let's do this. Keep working down on him. Hyena Bomber. Now we need to be able to call Plo first time round. Get everyone cleansed. And let's do that. Let's keep working on Hyena Bomber. And let's give some offense up to Annie. And let's cleanse all those buzz droids from Houndstooth. There we go. That's the one that we predicted would come. Let's apply another buff immunity over there. And I think we should be able to get rid of everyone with this. Well, definitely this guy is going to go in his turn. All right, let's save the big hit for now. Let's keep working down on him. Okay, now Sunpack is gone. Now we just need two. I think this one should do the job. Nope. Okay, no worries. We'll just call in the Ebon Hawk in the next turn. Let's just do this. Okay, Ebon Hawk comes in. That gets dispelled, and let's just take care of him. All right, 64. Yeah, that's those are pretty good banners. Malevolence Mirror, last time I got 55. So I think I definitely am going to avoid taking the Malevolence going forward. Okay, so I'm at 1636. My opponent is at 1614, and we are at exactly the same spot with one team left to go. So as long as I one-shot this, I win. Yeah, I think even if because maximum my opponent is going to get a 60 over here, and I think I should be able to easily one-shot this, especially given that I have my Rey with me. What other resistance characters do I have? Yeah, I think these guys are more than enough. I'm going to go in undersize as well. These guys are going to end up taking plenty of turns, but that is going to end up not mattering. I'm going to give this to Rey. Yep, there goes Vader with all of his turns. But we can top everyone up. Yeah, this team was quite dangerous. I don't know if any of my other teams might have been able to do it. Definitely was a high damage team out here. But there we go. No match for Rey. But yeah, I mean, if I didn't have my Rey in there, I'm wondering what other team I could have taken to take care of Vader, especially under a Palp lead. I think Padme is probably the best option just because once you get protection up, none of the debuffs are going to land. So then the turn meter train is going to stop for these guys. Anything with Jedi actually falls under a handicap just because Vader gets so much more extra speed, and he's able to ability block Jedi with so much ease. But yeah. So it was a tough match, a really tough match. So kudos to my opponent, Fatalorian, for setting a really tough defense. Definitely one of the toughest defenses I've faced so far, because I wasn't able to one-shot the team, and I struggled quite a bit on at least a few of these teams. Let's see how many of them I had to double shot. So 2 of them on the Darth Revan. This area was one shot, and 4 battles on the Grievous. So yeah, so 2 teams I had to go in with multiple battles. So really really tough defense, and I think my efficiency also wasn't that great. I ended up getting 50 to 55 on quite a few of these teams. So kudos to my opponent. Really good battle, really well fought battle. Haven't enjoyed a match like this for a long time, just because I think this was more or less both of us being on equal footing. So I really wish I keep getting more matches like this. All right, so I think I'm safe, even though if I think my opponent needs 60. one, no, I think they need 81 banners to win. So that's not going to happen. So I think it's a clear shot victory for us. Um, Good match. So I'll give you guys an update after my opponent has a chance to go. And once they clear my board, I'll give you a snapshot of the final scoreboard. So hang on for a little bit and you'll get the final scoreboard tally. All right, here are the final results. Fatalorian did clear my board, but took about 3 battles against my Finn. So in the end, I won by about 52 banners or so. So pretty good match. Let me give a brief overview of what teams he used. We got on Discord today morning, chatted for quite a while, and it was a really good, engaging discussion where we talked about what worked, what didn't work, and so on and so forth. So against the Grievous team, Fatalorian took in his own gas. I was thinking he might use SLKR here, but took in gas. He wasn't expecting to see Watt over there with my Grievous team because I never set Watt, so this was a surprise for him. He was saving his NS on offense to use against the Grievous, but with Watt he decided to use his NS elsewhere. So that was gas against that. Against the CLS squad, he took in his Talzin lead first, failed with that, and then went back in with JKR. He told me that he practiced for about an hour in the arena with Talzin lead against the same comp of CLS. And he got a lot of success. 9 out of 10 times he won, but he had a stroke of bad luck, I think, when C3PO called a Master System Daka and killed her, and then he wasn't able to recover from that. So keeping C3PO on defense was expensive because that meant that my DR team, my Padme counter was a 2-shot against the DR, but I think it proved to be effective because it threw Fatalorian off against the CLS battle. At the top, he took SLKR against Gas, took against a DR, he took CLS first, failed, and then I think a couple of other attempts that he had on this team. Don't remember what he took against the Newt Asajj team. And then down south, he against the Talzin lead, he took JTR and was able to completely take that out in one shot. And against the Finn team, he had a few battles. First, I think he took in a burner team to reduce the cooldowns on everyone, and then he took in Evox. He told me that Evox are quite really good against this team. This team is very vulnerable to Evox, so he was able to do a good job against them, but timed out against Finn, the last guy. So ultimately, then he had to take in some other team, I think Chewie or something, to take this last guy out. So that's 3 battles against that team. And at the back, he took in his regular negotiator against the Malevolence. I had kept a Sith Bomber out here as an experiment, but he told me that didn't really do anything much. So that's a brief overview of the defense. Pretty interesting to see all those insights. So if I look back, I think obviously not having C3PO caused this to be a double shot, but I think it was worth it. At the top, the only other team that I could not one shot was the Grievous squad. His modding was on point for the B2, and I think keeping Droidica in there and not Magna Guard, I think was very helpful because it forced a taunt on B2. The other options for replacing Guard could be maybe a BB-8 to ensure that the whole team goes first, or any other droid basically, maybe IPD or something else like that, which might again be proved to be problematic. But really good over here, and I was telling him that once he gets his Watt up to Relic, this team can be quite formidable because his modding was really good on the B2. Looking back, what I took against this, ultimately what worked was a G7 Luke lead. So I think I should start using my Luke lead with better Jedi sooner, like with maybe Hermit Yoda and Basti and GMY. I think that probably could have one shot this team, even though my Luke was very weak, only G7, but the kit is so amazing that he does really well against teams like this. So something to experiment for the future matches. Okay, so that's about it for this match. Big thanks to Fatalorian for all the feedback and for the lovely engaging match. Hope to run into you sometime again soon. All right, that's it for today's match. I'll catch you guys in a couple of days for the finals where we will face either Rich Marone, who has a Ultimate Ray, or P-Bag from Force United, who's got a Kylo SLKR without the ultimate. So let's uh, let's look forward to that match. All right, thanks for tuning in. Stay safe and happy gaming.